Welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you've been grinding away trying to hit your financial targets, I want to level with you right out of the gate. Building your first $10,000, it is overwhelmingly about fixing your daily habits. It's not about just sitting around hoping your boss magically doubles your salary. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to get there.
So, really think about this for a second. What is actually keeping you broke? What's holding you back from hitting those big financial goals? I mean, is it really what you earn, or is it how you behave with what you earn? Because what if I told you that your paycheck isn't the real culprit here, it's your habits?
Okay, let's dive into this. We see this crazy yet super common reality all the time. Millions of Americans are literally earning six figures, making fantastic money, and yet they are completely stuck living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, you've got folks earning half as much who are just quietly, steadily building real wealth year after year. The difference? It's not luck. It is absolutely about the habits they practice every single day.
So here's our literal map to navigate past those broken financial habits. First, we'll talk about targeting that first 10,000. Second, escaping the paycheck trap. Third, protecting your money. And finally, building your wealth engine. Let's get right into it.
All right, part one, the first 10,000.
Imagine jumping in your car to drive all the way across the country without a map, a GPS, or even a general sense of direction. It sounds crazy, right? But that is exactly how so many of us manage our finances. Without a specific goal, every single paycheck just kind of mysteriously vanishes. You pay some bills, buy some stuff, and bam, at the end of the month, you're right back to zero. Setting a concrete, tangible target, like stacking up your first $10,000, gives you that essential roadmap. It literally dictates your direction.
Moving on to section 2, escaping the paycheck trap.
If you're serious about breaking the habit of spending every dime you earn, this number is your absolute lifeline, 20%. The average person blows through pretty much every dollar they make because their money just goes poof before they even have a chance to think about saving it. The fix here? You've got to automatically transfer 20% of your income straight into savings or investments the literal moment you get paid. This is what we call paying yourself first. And I mean setting up that automatic transfer before rent, before your car payments, and definitely before ordering that late-night food delivery. You have to start treating your savings like a non-negotiable monthly bill. Frankly, it's the most important bill you have. That is exactly where building your first 10 grand actually begins.
Check out this timeline. It's a trap so many of us fall into. Year 1, you get a raise. Awesome. But in year 2, you decide to upgrade your car and maybe move into a slightly bigger apartment. By year 3, you're earning significantly more money than you used to, but you're saving the exact same amount, which, let's be real, might be absolutely nothing. It is so incredibly easy for raises to just get swallowed up by new expenses. This is the trap of lifestyle inflation. Every single time you get a raise, it should be an incredible opportunity to accelerate your wealth and hit that $10,000 goal faster, not just an excuse to buy more expensive stuff.
And this brilliantly illustrates the disconnect. We spend so much money trying to look wealthy, right? The luxury cars, the designer clothes, the absolute latest gadgets. But becoming wealthy is an entirely different game. Real millionaires often live way below their means. Why? Because true wealth is what people don't see. It's the investments, the savings, and the assets quietly growing in the background while everyone else is out there trying to show off.
Okay, section 3, protecting your money. Look, credit cards can be useful tools, sure, but they're also one of the absolute fastest ways to torture money. If you're only making the minimum payments, high interest rates are going to completely crush your wealth building. Seriously, a small purchase can end up costing you 2 or even 3 times more over time. You must pay your balance in full every single month. And if you're sitting on debt right now, attack the highest interest card first. Every single dollar of interest you avoid is another dollar feeding right into that $10,000 goal.
Your absolute first line of defense here is a starter emergency fund of $1,000. Life happens, right? Cars break down, unexpected medical bills just pop up out of thin air. Without this buffer, you're going to be forced right back to relying on those brutally expensive credit cards we just talked about. Earning and saving this initial $1,000 is a major milestone because it acts as a literal shield for your finances. But hey, we definitely don't stop there. Once you hit that starter fund, your ultimate emergency goal is to save up 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is your complete financial armor. It protects you against the massive shocks, like a sudden job loss, and completely prevents total financial disaster. Having this in place gives you the peace of mind you absolutely need to actually focus on long-term growth.
Finally, section 4,
Building your wealth engine. So many people get stuck in the habit of never investing because they somehow believe it's a game only for the super rich. That's just completely false. The secret isn't having massive amounts of cash up front, it's compound growth. This means taking small investments, making them consistently over many years, and watching them snowball into substantial wealth. Your biggest possible advantage in investing isn't a massive income, it's simply starting early.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the math. You can literally start with just $100. Thanks to the absolute magic of compound growth, investing just $100 every single month can make a massive, life-changing difference over time. You really don't need thousands to get going. The best day to start investing was years ago, for sure, but the absolute second best day, that's today. So, to pull this all together, you need a written action plan. Having it in writing dramatically increases your chances of actually pulling it off. Here is your game plan. Step 1, save your first $10,000. Step 2, ruthlessly eliminate your high-interest debt. Step 3, pay yourself first and invest consistently every single month. And Step 4, start looking for ways to build multiple income streams. Follow these steps and you are literally rewiring your habits for success.
At the end of the day, building wealth just isn't about getting lucky. It's about the daily decisions you make. It's about dodging those traps of lifestyle inflation and prioritizing your future self over some fleeting purchase today. So, I want to leave you with this incredibly important question to chew on. Which money habit are you going to change first? Choose just one today, take action, and start building your roadmap to wealth.